Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Hello, tech fans. Welcome to yet another episode of Into Tomorrow. I'm Dave Graveline. We have more tech goodies for you this week. Hopefully you watch us before you go out holiday shopping. This ITTV update is brought to you in part by NewEggBusiness.com. December is Customer Appreciation Month over at Newegg Business. From now till the end of the year, get free ground shipping for any orders over $750 on already reduced everyday prices. For all your business IT needs and promotional details, visit NewEggBusiness.com. We're getting closer to the most wonderful time of the year, and this week we continue our quest for best gifts for techies on your list. Rob Almanza joins us now with part 2 of our Into Tomorrow Holiday Report.
Thanks, Dave. Last week we gave you just a taste of what's good this holiday season, and this week we have many more tech goodies for you, so let's get right to it. It's time to do the Droid. There are several options for you in this department. Verizon and other carriers have done a great job promoting the Android platform, so if you can't wait until next year to get an Android phone, these are among our favorites. If you're on Sprint, try the HTC Evo or Samsung Epic 4G. Both of them work on Sprint's 4G network, if it ever shows up in your area. Hopefully they've turned it on where you live. If not, then hang in there a little bit. If you're on Verizon, we're loving the Samsung Fascinate and Motorola Droid Pro. The Fascinate is part of Samsung's Galaxy S series, and we're fascinated by them. Recently, our very own Mark Lautenschlager ditched his BlackBerry tour for a Droid Pro. In his own words, it's like the BlackBerry Bold and the Droid X had a baby. If you want to ditch your BlackBerry this year, the Droid Pro is your best choice, based on the portrait keyboard with hard keys, something BlackBerry owners love about their devices. Speaking of Android devices, Samsung's Galaxy Tab is another hot Android item this holiday season. We've been playing with Verizon's version. The Galaxy Tab is the first tablet that competes with the iPad and makes you question whether or not a 9.7-inch screen is too big or just the right size. The Galaxy Tab is the first Android tablet in the market and sports a 7-inch TFT screen. That's 2.7 inches smaller than the iPad. However, it has two cameras, a 3-megapixel camera on the back and a 1.3-megapixel camera on the front for video chatting, runs Flash, and isn't tied to AT&T's 3G service exclusively, like the iPad. The Galaxy Tab is available on Sprint, T-Mobile, US Cellular, Verizon, and AT&T. Some of the drawbacks include not having Galaxy Tab-specific apps that take advantage of the screen, like HD apps on the iPad. The price is a bit high, and personally, the screen size isn't really the best for a tab. Prices range from $399 to $649. Several tech experts and journalists aren't fond of Google TV at the moment during its infancy. We recently featured the Logitech Revue on our show, Into Tomorrow, and love it. Sure, major TV studios aren't providing their content, but there are still many things you can do with it that justify the price tag. Basically, Google TV brings the best of the internet to your TV, and in this case with a set-top box called the Logitech Revue. It's an alternative to buying an internet-connected HD TV set and is very simple to use. Coming in 2011, you'll be able to download apps from the Android market. Right now, my most favorite activity is watching YouTube videos in glorious HD and the ability to browse the internet with Chrome. If you're on Dish Network, you won't go wrong getting this set-top box. The Logitech Revue also works with cable boxes and DirecTV. Currently, it's available for under $300. In the gaming department, we did a quick poll, and based on your votes, Kinect is preferred over the PlayStation Move. While the PlayStation Move resembles the Wiimote with ping pong balls, the Kinect sees your body as a remote and is considered more interactive and unique. However, if you're looking for the latest in gaming, either one will work depending on your budget, and if you don't want to get a new console system. While there are several package deals, for the PlayStation Move you're looking at $100 for the PS3 eye camera, one controller, and a game. On the other hand, the Kinect bundle will cost you about $150. Personally, my vote goes to Kinect. Hopefully more unique games come out very soon. That does it for part 2 of our favorite holiday gifts. We have lots more coming up. Back to you, Dave.
Thanks, Rob. I've been a big fan of Android since day one, and I'm loving all the latest devices. Glad to see you and your team didn't push the iPhone or iPad down our throats for a change. How would you like to win some fabulous prizes? It's really easy. Just call in to our national radio show anytime. Maybe you have a question, a comment, or more advice for other listeners. As long as you join us, you win. And the Ask Dave hotline is open 24 hours a day for you at 1-800-899-INTO. What's that number again, you ask? 800-899-4686. It's time to buckle your seatbelt as we head into yesterday with Chris Graveline and the popular TWIT, or This Week in Tech History. What you got for us, Chris?
This week in 1903, the first successful powered airplane flight took place near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. First Orville, then Wilbur Wright kept their invention flying. Each flight lasted just under a minute. In 1967 this week, the French prototype Concorde 001 was rolled out in France. The joint British-French venture and the world's first supersonic airliner took 2 more years of testing and fine-tuning the powerful engines before it made its maiden flight. In 1976, WTCG-TV in Atlanta, Georgia, owned by Ted Turner, changed the call letters to WTBS and was uplinked via satellite to become the first commercial TV station to cover the entire U.S. WTBS started on 4 cable systems available in 24,000 homes. And this week in 2003, President George W. Bush signed the Can-Spam Act of 2003 into law. The law established the United States' first national standards for the sending of commercial email and required the Federal Trade Commission to enforce its provisions. That's our look back at This Week in Tech History.
Thanks, Chris. This ITTV update is brought to you in part by Diskkeeper 2010 Performance Software, the only product available today that actually prevents up to 85% of fragmentation before it happens, utilizing a new revolutionary technology called IntelliWrite. Get it at diskkeeper.com. Stay on top of the latest news from Into Tomorrow. Sign up to receive our free once-a-week tech newsletter just by typing your email address in the red box right there at intotomorrow.com. Be among the first to know of contests. While you're there, stay connected with us on the internet via our social buttons. Be sure to hit like on our Into Tomorrow Facebook page, where you can also participate. And subscribe to our latest ITTV videos. It's all right there, very easy, at intotomorrow.com. Thanks for joining us, and please stay tuned into tomorrow. I'm Dave Graveline.